feast your eyes on this, our brand new home for round 2 of the UCI Mountain Bike Downhill World Cup, and the first time the World Cup has ever come to Poland, which means a new course full of surprises designed to test the very best riders in the world. The perfect challenge then after the familiar terrain of Fort William and our adrenaline-packed first round of 2024.
Scotland, Fort William.
As I say, a brand new track for this weekend. Just under 2 kilometers in length. Starts from the top lift station, briefly out in the open, then hits the tree line, heads downwards. Some big jumps and gaps. Working the whole way down. There's barely anywhere to take a breath the whole way down. As we head back down towards the bike park and the finish area, car park. 4.9%.
Oh, he's evolving.
Here he comes, a double O for the YT Mob. Won his debut UCI World Cup in Snowshoe, West Virginia last year.
Turn 1.
Oisin O'Callaghan, 2.9 seconds at the second split, faster for O'Callaghan. Confessed the other day to me that pretty much anything on wheels to him is fun. What is the fourth split going to say? How much fun has Oisin O'Callaghan been having out there? Sits down, gets a little break. 50.7 kilometers an hour for the speed trap. 4 seconds faster than the time. Currently in the hot seat, Oisin O'Callaghan on the move here.
Oh yeah, first rider I've seen kind of get that double over that stump there. Tricky little section there, especially that last turn. We saw some juniors having issues there.
Comes down over the line. He's going to beat that time of Levesque. First place for Oisin O'Callaghan. You were there for a long time. It gets to be a nervous place, doesn't it? As we see Nathan Pomvian leaving the start hop for Goodman Santa Cruz. European champions jersey on his back.
Yeah, he's a first-year elite as well, correct or no?
Correct.
Yep. So good to see the young just going for it.
Nathan is just letting it all hang out. I mean, you know, that middle wood section, he was really going for it.
Oh, no. Oh, no. The front wheel was going for some distance there. Shakes the head. Oh, this man won his first UCI Downhill World Cup in Leger last season. One of the most memorable races of the year. Indulging a bit of crowd surfing afterwards.
You can kind of override it and end up going backwards if you push too hard.
Let's see what the second split has in store for Benoit Coulange then.
Such a strong rider. You got to think he's not going to give away time once he gets further down the track if he can just stay in touch here in the middle.
Inside there, he's 2 tenths off. 2 tenths off now for Coulange. He will be absolutely loving it through these wood sections as well.
Gym work paying off in that one.
Yeah, surprise push-up halfway round that corner. Coulange has the answer for it. Jumps through there, not a problem. Out into the light again.
Where's it gonna be?
It's 3 tenths faster. That's the first time we've seen a green split in what feels like forever, and it belongs to Benoit Coulange. Dorval AM Common Salman on the hunt for his second ever UCI Downhill World Cup win. 52 kilometers an hour. He is a big tall rider. 9 tenths of a second faster for Coulange. Hangs right. Here we go.
We've seen some issues in these bottom couple of turns, especially this one coming up right here. He's got to get through here clean
and tidy.
Nice.
Heads off the gap, heads towards the finish line. Are we going to have a new hot seat rider? Benoit Coulange crosses the line and goes fastest by 1.2. Next up, the UCI World Cup overall title leader, Loic Bruni for Specialized Gravity. The winner last time out, finally got a win in Fort William.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see how this one plays out. It's been a tough weekend for Loic. Both qualifiers didn't quite go his way. A little further off the back than usual in the qualifier, and then a crash yesterday in one of these berms coming up in another 30 seconds or so. But he, as we know, when it counts and all the pressure's on race days, definitely one of the very best at making it work. This is the corner right here where he had the issues yesterday. Gets through there nice.
Greg, that was a special run in Fort William, wasn't it?
You know it was. I've watched it a few times, and he was really special.
1.2 seconds faster than Benoit Coulange for Loic Bruni. Bruni is back to business here in Bielsko Biala.
Yeah, he does seem like he's loosened up a little bit this year. But, man, just hard to find weaknesses here, as Greg was saying. Watching that run from Fort William, when you watch it back, you're like, man, it's...
Inside there.
Yeah, about as close to perfect as you're going to get.
But
Losing some time here, though.
He has lost some time. The commentator's curse there from Aaron.
Yeah, we know. I mean, Benoit, those guys are really hanging it out down here. We know how tidy of a rider Loic is. He's going to have to be willing to kind of run that edge a bit.
160 beats per minute. We know he does. Rev Loic Bruni going for his 10th UCI World Cup win, which would make him equal with Amaury Piron should he get it. He's found time now. 4/10.
Yeah, I was going to say that was looking good through there. Those G-outs before the jumps, carrying good speed.
He dances such a fine tightrope, doesn't he? Just between precision and absolute destruction.
Yeah, he's fast with the speed trap.
Fast through there, 53.6. He's 7/10 faster now. Still in the same second though, but Greg, this is looking good.
He just puts it together. You know, rides a tight line like you said, but just carries so much speed.
Bruni off the penultimate drop. Bruni off the final drop. Bruni down towards the line, crosses it and goes fastest in Poland by 1.4 seconds. Cometh the hour, cometh Loic Bruni. What a run. Straight out of the same folder he got that one in Fort William from. Biala. Charlie Hatton leaves the Star Hut.
Yes, I mean, I remember Charlie as a junior. He had a lot of talent, really, like, technically unbelievable. I think World Champs made it hard, you know, winning World Championship.
Oh, massive moment. Heads off into the undergrowth for Hatton.
What a save.
There is. Whoa.
Full knack. You can see just push a little hard with the front end. Started to let loose. Good job to gather it back up. It did look like maybe he went around that pole. Kind of can't tell.
Impressive he saved that. You know?
Yeah, that was a heck of a save. What a ride out of this guy yesterday. Kind of surprised everybody, I think.
Correction, sorry, 4 to go after Lachlan Stevens McNabb. Union forged by Steel City Media. Greg, fully committed top section this from the Kiwi.
Oh man, it's brilliant to see. He's riding so well. The Union team it's just been an impressive bunch of results recently.
It's going from strength to strength, and I think we're about to turn green here. 7/10 of a second faster for Lachlan Stevens McNabb.
What a ride this would be.
Lachlan Stevens McNabb is on track and going faster than Loic Bruni.
He's rolling.
He's just letting it all hang out.
Looks good through there. I was going to say, it's interesting, too, to be dropping in the last couple riders of the day, man. There's more pressure. You've been waiting around in the pits all day for this, and he's stepping up.
Into the 60 kilometers an hour club. He goes 1.1 seconds faster now. Only the second time asking.
All right.
This season.
Oh,
no!
Man.
Stevens McNabb washes the front wheel out. Deserves so much more.
In such a relatively simple area. I mean, it's...
Yep.
Just let go of him, didn't it, Aaron? It wasn't the run it could have been, but he has arrived onto the big stage. That will go down well with the crowd here in Sturt Bike Park.
Yeah, Loic knows. He's like, good job. That was a close one.
Fastest second and third split of the day so far. What was your line last time out, Aaron? You paid for the whole seat, but you're only going to need the edge of it.
I will say, though, man, I'm proud of him. He's been gathering it together pretty good. We watched his semi-run yesterday, and he's finding that edge a little bit cleaner than he was in the past. He still rides wide open, but he's got that precision.
Greg, he's a massive, massive talent, isn't he?
He is, and I mean, there we go. Look at it.
There you go. He's 0.03 of a second faster than Loic Bruni here. Ronan Dunn.
Get him in the hands off the pads on the inside of the corner.
Mondraker really putting a good package together.
He's kind of been rounding the edges off and just is now a danger man on every track, not just a wet track.
Yeah, love to see it.
Second faster now. Second faster. That's got everyone's attention in the booth. Ronan Dunn is faster than Loic Bruni. Jumps across the track. Turns left. Jumps through there as well. 178 beats per minute. Revs high, as we know.
Yeah, 180's no joke. He's definitely revving high.
9/10 of a second at the third split. Greg, he's holding on to this.
There we go. Wouldn't be a Ronan run without some good random jumps.
And do you know what? He'll have seen that run from his friend Oisin O'Callaghan at the bottom earlier on, and that will have inspired him on. 180 now it touches.
Got to be careful through here. Looks good.
Yeah, carries good speed through there. Ronan Dunn will stand on the pedals now.
Yeah, you can hear him just smashing the gears. Chooses to go around that jump there instead of over it. It's going to be tight.
4/10 off a second, and Greg gets looser and looser from here on in.
It does. Come on, Ronan. Hold it together now.
Inside over the stump. Yeah, that was nice.
Carries good speed out of it.
Didn't
Moves
check
backwards
up.
slightly.
This
Heads
could do
over
it.
the drop. Heads towards the hot seat.
Come on,
Ronan
boy.
Dunn heads towards the finish line and crosses it. Ronan Dunn goes fastest in Bielsko Biala. The Irishman's back on the hot seat in 2024. Where can Vergier
This is
stack up
looking
then?
good. Got to get through here, through this last turn. We know
Neat
Loic
and
was
tidy.
good.
Vergier heading down towards the line. Is it going to be enough? Lars Vergier desperately wants another UCI Downhill World Cup win. Is he going to have to wait? He goes third with a 1.1 just behind Loic Bruni. So it's done from Bruni, from Vergier, with one rider to go here in Poland. What can he do today? Dakota Norton leaves the start hut
Let's go.
for Mondraker Factory Racing.
Very patient when he rides. Stands pretty tall on the bike. Very deceptive to watch, but he's so precise and sneaky, right?
Oh! Dakota
Dang
Norton
it.
goes down, slides out before that left-hander. Ronan Dunn can't believe it. Hands over the head. Lars Vergier's there.
Ronan Dunn celebrating his first ever UCI World Cup win, and it was about when, not if.
Yeah, like I was loving the track here in Poland. The crowd was insane, and second race with the new team, it's been perfect. And I kind of had myself in the mindset either I was going for a helicopter trip or I was coming down in first. So yeah, we didn't take the helicopter trip, but we took the win. So yeah.
And here is confirmation of that result. Ronan Dunn wins his first ever UCI Downhill World Cup ahead of Loic Bruni, Lars Vergier, Benoit Coulange, Amaury Piron, all French top 5 bar done. Then it was Shaw, Williamson, Kolb, Suarez, Alonso. Oisin O'Callaghan holds on for 10th place. After that, Ethan Craik, Finn Isles, Troy Brosnan down in 13th, Deprella, Kerr, Williams, Jewett, Tyrion, Max Hartenstern. Here are the standings for the elite men then. Loic Bruni leads the way. Ronan Dunn second place in the overall title race ahead of Lars Vergier, Lucas Shaw, Troy Brosnan, Isles, Norton, Coulange, Piron, Williamson in 10th. Then it's Kolb, Williams, Hart, Tyrion, Kerr, Maples, Meyer Smith, O'Callaghan up in the 18th after that 10th place today. Then Kuhn, Ethan Craik in 20th. Look at this smile though. Ronan Dunn, the Irishman. Wins his first UCI Downhill World Cup, the country's second. He had to make do with second place in Snowshoe, West Virginia. There was none of that today. Ronan Dunn wins in Bielsko Biala. He won Red Bull Hardline earlier this off-season in Tasmania.